Hey all, welcome once again to another day, another story from West Bengal. Today is day 403 of Chandigarh to Australia cycling trip and day 17 of cycling here in West Bengal. Since when I come to know that there is a problem with my bicycle which may damage the frame, and also soon I will be climbing the hills of Darjeeling, so it has become very important for me to get my bicycle repaired and prepared before I get onto the mountains. For that purpose, I have to reach Siliguri, which is approx 70 kilometers from here, because that is the only place where I can find some good big shop. So my today's target is to reach Siliguri, get my bicycle repaired and start riding Darjeeling soon. Last night I slept on this Indian Oil petrol pump inside that room without pitching a tent. After saying goodbye to the manager, bye bye, thank you, कल help किया आपने उसके लिए. I started my ride early at 6:30 in the morning. This city name is Chapara, Chapara. Here in West Bengal, the sunrise happens very early. Currently I am riding on the national highway. It's all green both the sides and you can see the layer of white smoke or a mist over these paddy fields. The road conditions are really very good and I was enjoying my ride. Luckily it was a tailwind today. Soon I was crossing about Kusum Tea Estate. So Kusum Tea Estate is a scenic tea garden in Jalpaiguri, West Bengal, which is known for producing the high quality CTC tea. So Siliguri is 52, Darjeeling is 124, Guwahati 583. Paddy crop is almost matured in this area. They will start the harvesting very soon, and there is a layer of that fog on the top of it which is usually visible in the morning time. Highway going to Siliguri. It was 7:40 and because I could not find any place to eat, so I had the banana which I purchased yesterday. This artist made this murti for the occasion of Kali Puja. Isn't it beautiful? What a piece of art. These bumpy roads made me feel hungry soon. Time is 8:30. I'm thinking to eat something because feeling hungry. I will have the rest and the food at the same time and I will be able to save time. So finding a place now. But I could not find anything except the fried puri. So only the puri which I have leaving this place. Why Bengalis eat so much fried food, man? But always they are selling puri in the morning and breakfast. Maybe that's convenient to me, that's why. I checked on the second shop but find no option. Maybe paratha chal jata but puri nahi khata. Okay. I thought to keep riding. I saw two women worshipping in a temple roadside. Failing completely to find the food, I thought to take rest at least. So I lay down under a shed on a bench made with the bamboo. I tried to find food on another stall, but no success. Puri bhi nahi, muri bhi nahi. I should wait some time, then I'll get bhat. That is being prepared at most of the places. What a pathetic highway they have made. Shit, man. Time was 11 o'clock. I saw a signboard. It's a signboard saying Bagdogra, go down on left, Fulbari 20 and Jalpaiguri will be 53 from here. Despite of not finding food, in this summer hot day, I would still be enjoying the greenery in the tea garden. I was riding on a highway going towards Siliguri. I saw a temple and a local was walking. The moment he reached in front of the temple, he bowed head in front of the statue and started praying. This all was very nice. So little ahead, I saw lots of cows which were taken to some place by a woman. Arrived to this place named Mahipal, MHIPAL. It was 11:40 when I could not find anything. I thought to drink a cold drink. I paid 20 rupees for that. I discovered how they are replacing the women who pluck the tea leaves from the tea plants using this modern method of plucking the tea leaves. I also saw a woman cutting the crop from the field. It was really very hot. Time was 12 o'clock. I took a shelter under a roadside tree. Taken another break just after 2 kilometers, man. It's so hot. I'm dying right now. It's difficult to ride in such kind of a weather. And there is no tree. Luckily, I found one sitting here. I felt little happy knowing that on the other side of the highway, the road conditions were even worse. And soon, I also faced it because of the construction work which is going on. Okay, this much more to go. Time is 1:15 right now. Finally, got something to eat here. Inside shop. That woman charged 80 rupees for that. I started riding from there. Okay, NJP railway station is on right. Siliguri is straight. So I entered to this busy road where everything is stopped because of the traffic. It was 3 o'clock when I arrived to Deepak Cycle Store here in Siliguri. I was in touch with him from last 3 days and he asked me to come. He's running a store by the name of Track and Trails. The moment I arrived, this mechanic named Mahesh immediately told me that they don't have this part available, which really made me feel pissed off. कुछ और हो सकता है? because I have already confirmed and told him on the phone that this was the problem and now they're saying they don't have the part available.
तो यही प्रॉब्लम है।
मेजर तो यही है, एक मुझे एक्स्ट्रा ब्रेक लगवानी है।
यहाँ तो ऑप्शन नहीं है,
आगे लगा दो, आगे ऑप्शन
आगे भी
है
ऑप्शन नहीं है।
यार होता है, ये है तो ये छेद है तो
नहीं, छेद नहीं है
इसमें होल ही तो है ये।
नहीं जी,
इस तरफ ये आर पार नहीं होल, ये बोल रहे हो। Sitting and waiting. They said they don't have the part available to get it from somewhere and then they can repair and it will take time. How many days is not confirmed, so let's find out. They tried fixing it using a little bit of some options, but it was not possible. It required a replacement. They clicked some pictures and sent it to some of the vendors and dealers of Merida in nearby places, but it was being told that it will take 2 to 3 weeks to receive this part via a courier. I also tried calling one of my friend who is running a bicycle store there in Hisar. He also said the same. Now the problem was that I supposed to stay here for that long. On this issue, when I said that Siliguri is a big city and it must be very costly to stay here, Mahesh suggested me a very economical option. Just above the same shop, there is a place by the name of Haryana Hotel. For a room, they charge only 150 rupee per night. Now I had a place to stay. I was a bit relaxed, but availability of this part was not at all possible. So around 5 o'clock, they asked me to go to their another shop in the same city, which was around 4 kilometers from here. I went there. They also refused that they don't have that part available and even they don't have a tool to open that. I came to their second shop, but they also don't have the tool. But one of the mechanics suggested me to go to another shop nearby. That is another cycle shop. I will go and check there also. When I go there, but there was no success at that place also. Then they suggested me to go to Bike and Trail. Let's check with the Bike and Trail. That looks more professional. The moment I went to Bike and Trail, it was like a smooth kind of a process. This boy asked me to take the whole luggage down from the bicycle. They put it on the stand, opened it using the tool and fixed the new part immediately. It was not a perfect fit, but it really helped me to be mentally ready so that I can climb the mountains and I can go on my journey towards Darjeeling and then Sikkim. I also took a chain for the backup because the old chain is already very much damaged. It may stop working anytime. I asked them to give me a solution for the spokes which are breaking oftenly, and the owner of the shop told me that until you fix the tire alignment once for all, this problem will keep coming. Changing these 4 broken spokes will not be the solution. So I asked him to do it. He said it will take 4 hours and you have to leave the bicycle here and you can collect it tomorrow. Because now I had a place to stay paying 150 rupees, so I agreed upon that. Leaving my bicycle there on the shop along with the luggage, I took a e-rickshaw and come to this place at Haryana Hotel. So there I checked in the room and also they had the option of having unlimited meal paying 100 rupees. So I had my dinner there at 9:30 p.m. I will stay here for today and most probably for tomorrow. My plan to edit minimum 2 videos so that I can stay free mind and keep riding on the mountains without getting worried. So I was here for next 2 days. Most of the time I was working on the laptop. I used to come out only for lunch and dinner. I found this city really very vibrant. There were lots of stalls and many options to eat. The food was very costly, but I found a few places where I can go and eat chapati in 60 rupee, and of course that rupee 100 unlimited thali option was available in the same place where I was staying. So there were many shops in the market which were decorated for the Kali Puja festival. This is the reason why I always found it very busy. On next day, I went to the shop and took my bicycle, brought it to the hotel where I was staying, so I can give them 5 out of 5 for the excellent customer service and the job they have done. There were lots of mosquitoes in that place where I was staying, so I used to sleep inside a mosquito net which was having many holes in that. So I used to put a knot or tie it with a thread so that they don't get inside. This is how my stay in Siliguri came to an end and my bicycle is ready to climb onto the hills of Darjeeling. I'm very excited to see the mountains after such a long time. I'm really not very confident on my bicycle's brake system. Hoping for the best, and I'm looking forward to see all of you in the next video when we climb from here Siliguri to Darjeeling. My today's expenses are rupees 20 for that cold drink and rupees 80 for that sabji bhat. It's a total of 100 rupee. 3 nights I stayed in Siliguri, paid 450 rupee. 3 meal here in this hotel, paid 300 rupee. This repair work of my bicycle costed me 4500 rupee. This was really very expensive, but I had no other option except spending this much money before going to the mountain, because I believe believe end of the day what matters is your life, because brakes will stop working again on the downhill. I cannot take the risk because that could be very fatal. I had experience of life and death situation when I was riding in Kodaikanal, and at the speed of 83 km per hour I hit on the boulder roadside. That was a very dangerous episode. If you have not seen that, please go back to Tamil Nadu series and watch it. If you like this kind of a story of my journey, then subscribe to my channel World Wanderer Cycling on a Budget and hit the bell icon so that you get the notifications of my videos first. I faced the incident where a local Muslim boy said me that he is very afraid of traveling these days because of Hindu-Muslim thing which is happening, and he thought he will be a victim of mob lynching or somebody will rob him or kill him. So that is why he is not going on his dream of traveling across India, and this was really eye-opener for me. And I was also afraid of the same while crossing the Muslim majority area, because there are lots of confusions or misconception has been created among these two religions these days. So that's a very exciting episode. I'm giving you the link here, and those who have supported me on my journey, their names are given here. Please read them and say them thank you on my behalf. That's all for now. Take care of yourself. We will meet soon with a new story of a new day from West Bengal and Darjeeling. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.